Good morning, friends. Thanks for joining me this morning in my house. I'm working from home today, and today is Chris's day off. We're going to let him have that day off, and I wanted to give you a bit of an update. Obviously, um, if you're kind of up on the news today, you'll know that there has been a health order that has been issued um, that affects churches and religious gatherings. So um, it's kind of similar to March when that first week, um, Dr. Bonnie Henry announced, on that Monday morning, okay, we're shutting it all down. And then Chris and I right away jumped onto a video camera and said, "Hey, here's what we're going to do. This is very similar to that. Um, we are going to close our in-person gathering services, which is really funny because 2 days ago we just told you to sign up early and join us in person and all of those things. We are going to put that on pause for the next 2 weeks, and that's okay. And we are going to do our best to take care of each other. And we are going to do our best to be above reproach in all the stuff that Lakeview is a part of. And we are going to remember that the church still continues. The church does not stop. We might not meet together in the same way, but we still are the church, and we're going to be the church, and we're going to continue connecting. But that's going to look different. So just like we've been saying for quite a few months now, um, we are taking care of each other by staying apart. We are taking care of each other by picking up the phone and by reaching out. And so that's kind of what I'm just going to talk about today. So here's the other thing. You might also feel like, man, these guys are late to the ball game. For those of you that have been seeing this health order coming, or you were watching it live, Thursday afternoon. Um, yeah, uh, it's Friday morning here at my house, and we are we are actually okay being a little bit late to that ball game because everything that we've been doing, with the exception of our Sunday gathering and one or two other things, actually has been above reproach. And so this is very different than March as well too. March we had to shut down everything and kind of try and understand what is this virus thing. And today we actually have a much better understanding. We have a better handle on that, and we've already worked ahead of those things. So this is just a readjustment. We're just kind of shifting a little bit and shifting to something that we're already aware of. So please don't think that in the last 24 hours we haven't been working on stuff and planning stuff out. There's been a lot of discussions at the leadership level. Our COVID team, is still making some plans to work through some of this and how it's going to look. But here's what's coming from Chris and I today, that we are going to pause our services, just like Dr. Henry has asked us to. We will pause our services. This is a health order, and so for the safety of all. What that does mean is we are going to continue virtual services. We're going to still have a live stream on Sunday morning. Um, you'll also see less people than normal. It's going to be a bare bones crew. We're all going to be masked. We are all going to be very distanced and separated, but we still believe that having a virtual service is still really important, and so we're going to keep working that out. And so we're gonna keep live streaming. That continues on. That's not going to change at this point either, because we know that it's really important. Here's one thing that I would also say about that. If you've been on YouTube live stream, for the last few months or last few weeks, you'll notice that there's actually a chat section there as well too. I think that's actually a great way to remember that we're actually in this together. We're not just watching TV together. We're actually there together, we are meeting in a lot of ways, and so I encourage you to chat. In there's a sidebar there, and just to encourage one another. It's very similar to when we were um, when we had Ron Belanger's memorial, when we had our October 4th Zoom meeting to call Jeff. It's really cool to be able to connect with each other in that way. Okay, so I'm encouraging you to chat along um, as you are viewing the service, and to encourage one another that way, and remember that we're together. Um, the other thing is this does affect our life groups as well too, and so those groups that have been meeting in person, we're asking you to pause and to just take 2 weeks off, because we're already used to this. This should just be a sidestep. We just move back to Zoom, go for it for 2 weeks, and then we will be reassessing as the province allows, and we'll go from there. This does not mean that our church is shut down. It means that we're just pausing the in-person gathering. We're not pausing our ministries. We're not pausing the connections that are being made. We're not pausing the encouragement that needs to be made to each other. So please don't think that anything is on hold besides just meeting together virtually. The COVID team is going to keep working through this stuff. We're going to keep meeting virtually to try and decide some of these things, but um, please know that there's also some great plans that are in the work for Christmas, and please know you'll be hearing more about that on Sunday. And please know that everything that we've planned or have talked about planning is not at all affected by this health order. We planned, as we looked at Christmas, to be able to have a COVID Christmas, and that's um, yeah, I'm really excited to share that with you, and that will all come out on Sunday. But know that we're not planning banquets. We're not planning mass gatherings. We are working a plan that's going to have some purpose and focus and some really good connection with each other. One more thing that I would like to remember is when you are coming into the office at church, we still will have the office open, but it's really important that when you come into the office, you wear a mask when you come in, but stay behind the glass. So because it rhymes, you'll be able to remember it. Wear a mask, stay behind the glass, and and do your business from there. A lot of times we have people kind of walking in and going right around. For the health and safety of Ursula and for others in the office, please just stay behind the glass, and know that we're there to take care of each other. That's kind of our update to Coffee Talk this week. It's it's too bad that we were a day or two late on that, but that's okay because this is something that we're already used to. We've been Zooming for a little while now, and we will keep on doing that, and you'll still be able to join in a live service on Sunday. But please know that you are loved and cared for by the people around you. If you have some specific things or specific needs that can be addressed, please call the church office right away, or reach out to those around you. This does not put on hold the opportunity still to help each other. It just means that we're going to make sure that we are doing it really safely, and that we are not necessarily going to be meeting together in homes socially, or at the church socially. So if you're finding that you need to, if there's stuff that you're needing, or if there's help that you're needing, or something like that, please talk to us. Please reach out, and we'll connect with you as soon as we can. But blessings on you. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon. We'll see you Sunday.